Hey guys, in this video going to show you how to use this tool so that you can track literally every penny that you spend easily. Not something that you have to, I don't know, go in and like enter it in and add it up and try to figure it out, and none of that. It's going to make it super easy. So first off, so you're going to get this tool. You might get the link from an email or on LinkedIn or wherever. Once you click on it, it'll of course take you to this. The very first thing I want you to do is make your own copy of this tool. You do that by going File, Make a Copy, call it whatever you want. Call it, let's say you're George, like George's budget tool, whatever. So we'll make it George. Okay, we're creating our own copy. Perfect. That's making. Okay, now let's just close out that other one. Don't want to use it. Why? Because that other one is what everyone else has access to. So if you start putting your information in there, everybody and their dog and their mom is going to see how much you're spending on groceries and eating out and whatever else you're tracking. So don't want that. That's sensitive information, obviously. So you made your own copy. You can get rid of that. Perfect. Okay. Literally, only thing you really have to do for this report, you swipe that credit card at grocery store at Smith's. You just bought some eggs, so that was grocery. I spent $3 on eggs and $2 on milk and whatever. Let's say your total bill was 25 bucks. That was today. That's all. That's all you got to do, and then everything else will happen for you. You'll come over here and you'll say, oh, okay, there's my budget of $70 for groceries for the month. I spent $25 on eggs. That's 35.7% of a budget. Okay, I'm happy with that. I know how I'm doing. Total overall, my total budget is $425. Now, I'm not buying tires every month, so I've got this common expenses total. I'm not traveling to Europe every month, right? So this common expenses, doesn't have everything. So you can modify this if you want. That's what I like to track is my common. So I'm at 8.2%. That's what this is. I should be no more than 76% for the month. That is, of my spending, I shouldn't have exceeded more than 76% of my budget. I better not have eaten more than 3/4 of my pie because I still have a week to go and I need that quarter of the pie to last me the rest of the month, right? Now, obviously, we've only put the one thing in, so we're pretty low. Now, that's really it. That's all you got to do. You just come here when you swipe that credit card. When you buy flowers for your pretty lady, and say, I'm using my personal funds for that, and they're on sale right now, so I got a pretty good deal on them. I bought those today, and so they're now, hey, that's part of it. I can track how I'm doing my personal funds. That's all you got to do. Now, how do you get this set up? Where do these budgets come from? All right, come over here to the main tab, and this is where we're going to set all that up. Now, variable expenses, that's what we're tracking, right? Because fixed, that doesn't change month to month. Your phone bill doesn't change month to month unless you're going over your gigs for the month and have to pay that $15 fee per gig, which stinks. You don't want to do that. So maybe get that unlimited plan, so you don't have to keep paying extra each month. But anyways, your fixed expenses shouldn't change. Keep that Disney Plus going. Your income, if that changes, then I don't know. Just put like an average, your monthly average that you mostly get. For the tool to work, honestly, this stuff doesn't even matter. Fixed and income. All that matters is variable expenses. Okay. Now it's nice to know how much you're saving each month, right? So put in the income, put in the fixed expenses, so that way you can know how much money you should be saving each month. But for the tool to work, this is where the money happens. So this is where you choose your variable expenses, whatever you want it to be. This is just random variable expenses. You can track groceries. This isn't a random arbitrary number, 300. You might be like, whatever, man. I'm living high on my groceries. I eat well every week. Great, 500, and maybe your fuel is like, well, you kidding my commute? Like I'm dropping like 400 bucks a month on fuel. Great, but whatever it is, you put in these things, and if you have more than what's here, and number one, number two, that's if you have more than one person tracking this, be like, no, I'm George. These are George's personal funds, and these are these are, I don't know, Clara's personal funds, whatever, and see like, I want $200, and she wants 200. Like, great. Change it however you want. Add whatever you want. Let's say you got birthday money, and you want to like track that. You have some generous people. You were given, whatever, $400 birthday funds. You want to track it. Add it. Great. So you come here, figure out what your variable expenses are going to be, what the amount's going to be, and also what are your goals. Why are you doing this? Is it to be debt free? You want to buy a house, etc. Whatever it might be. Maybe it's, save up for a kid, you want to have a kid or something like that. Save up for adoption, like in vitro, whatever, whatever. What are your goals? Why are you saving money? Put them up there so you know why you're doing this. And then you can see I'm saving right now $550 a month. That's not very much. Maybe, maybe we're good with only $100 a month for each of us to spend on whatever we want. Anyways, yeah, keep track of that. And obviously, right, if this is birthday money that's coming in and you want to keep track of it, that is affecting your net income negatively when it shouldn't. So it doesn't matter though. Really, why you're doing this, you want to make sure you're tracking the money that you have. So once you've got these variable expenses put in, your income, and you're fixed, then you're all set. You're ready to go. So this will automatically update accordingly month to month. You don't have to do anything. Once October 1st comes, this will say October. All this will reset. Your actuals only be if you've typed in, well, yeah, we have to change that because we changed it to George, right? So as soon as you put in October, then the October numbers will come back. Let's just do, let's say it's already October 1st. You just spent $5 on say Chick-fil-A or something like that. Also, yeah, the item, this doesn't matter. You don't have to put anything in here. It's just more for your own personal reference if you want to remember what it is you bought, bread, whatever. This is just for your own personal use. What matters are these highlighted blue columns, right, in areas. That's what matters. This will just automatically auto-populate. So, put the stuff in here. It'll come up here. You'll notice that October isn't going to show up, but if you come over here to annual tracking, well, there's your October, right? And then once October 1st comes, this will show your October stuff, and you'll get to see that $5. So, anyways, you'll come over here, and you might be thinking, hold up, why does it do that? Don't do that. Okay. Sometimes mouses get finicky. Oh my goodness, are you seeing this? Alright, so your grocery might be like, hey, why I said $500 a month. Why is this only showing 117? Well, because you started using this on the 24th of September. So you're not going to have a whole month's worth of budget if you're starting tracking your money on the 24th. You're only going to have, what, a week? Yeah, almost, yeah, like exactly a week. So this tool's smart, alright, and it came in and said, alright, here's a week's worth of grocery budget and everything else for you. So it automatically calculated that for you. So when you start using this, you can start using it immediately, knowing exactly how much money you have for the month. And then once October comes, as you can see, it's a rolling budget. So if your budget for this modified, revised month to start out is 117 because you're starting with only a week left in the month, and your budget's 500, well then it's going to be your 500 budget plus the difference of whatever you've spent here. You had 117, you spent 25, so that leaves you $92, right, to add to your $500 budget. That's it, and then as the months go on, you can kind of compare to see how you're doing each month. This will tell you how much money you should be saving each month based off your income and fixed assets, fixed expenses, that you put in. There's 2 years worth of months here, so you can use this for 2 years, and pretty simple to add more months onto it if you want to. So yeah, you'll just be entering information in this table. What's the category? What's the amount? How much was it? What's the date? And then if you want to keep better track of what it is, you're welcome to add in the item name. You don't have to, but it's helpful to have. And if you do choose to do that, you can come over here And you see our eating out, Chick-fil-A, grocery, eggs, bread. This table will just continue to populate with information if you decide you want to look greater detail. But really all you're going to be using, daily expenses, monthly tracking. See how you're doing. Your budget, your actuals. And all you got to do, category, amount, and date. That's it. I hope this is useful. Hope you can use it well and it'll help you save more money, control every penny you spend easily with everything auto-updating, auto-populating. All you got to do are those three things every time you swipe that card on your phone or on your computer. All right. Control that spending, know how much you're saving, conquer your goals, be financially free, debt-free, rock this life.